What's up everybody, this is Nazizi, the First Lady from Necessary Noise, Kenya, and you know you better log on to ventilation.co.za. Well, I started like listening to hip hop when I was like 13, and I really liked music, and I didn't know until I was 15 that I wanted to rhyme too and be on the scene. And I think like every other country, the challenges are the same, especially as being a girl. The industry is male dominated, and so when you come through, you need to be better than the guys, better than all the guys for somebody to want to hear you. So for me, I had to really step up, like go to all the battles, freestyle battles, and just, as much as, even if I didn't win, I'd come back again the next week and just, till everybody knew that she's here to stay. And another thing was just production houses weren't taking, in the time that I came up, there wasn't a lot of Kenyan musicians per se, or hip-hop artists, so it was like getting a studio house to take their studio time and stop doing everything else just to record a hip-hop album was like unheard of, so. And then again, another challenge was having to go to the studio every single day saying, yo, I need to put this song out, I need to put this song out. So I think mostly the challenges were being taken seriously and just trying to be as good or better than the guys who were in the industry already. I would say hip hop and reggae are equal in Kenya because there's a whole, it's like split in half, like you have half the town listening to hip hop and the other half listening to reggae. But now I can see that hip hop is growing a lot, especially with the young people, and of course like a lot of local artists are commercializing their songs, even though it's hip hop, it's like really commercial. So hip hop is growing bigger than the reggae followership back home. Yeah.
So I guess that would explain why you also tend to delve into reggae and
you just kind of get influenced. I think as a musician you shouldn't be like, this is what I do, I'm a hip hop artist and I don't do anything else, because then you lose out, And for me, I like my friends and a lot of people who I hang out with listen to reggae, listen to dancehall. So of course, after years of hanging out with these people, or being in Kenya, because Kenya is really like reggae, clubs, reggae, then I just started like evolving, so I could spit like 16 bars, 3 verses, and then I could go and do a totally different song, dancehall song or reggae song. And I think it works, it helps me more because I can relate to both genres, yeah. It was really cool. I got chosen, it was a UNICEF initiative for Africa Unite 2005, but the DVD was done in 2007. And it was just really cool to be around the Malis, because I listen to Bob a lot, and I think he's very conscious, and his work was really, like, it outlived him, we're still listening to it now. So it was really cool to be, around Damien and Julian and them, because I could feel the same vibe, they carry the same vibe as their dad, so it was nice to be around them, and I learned quite a few things, yeah. Well, so far I've actually opened for Sean Paul, Wayne Wonder, Luciano, Julian Marley. I'm hoping to work with some more artists like Sizzler soon, But the thing is, because I haven't been in the reggae or dancehall scene for too long, like I've been in hip hop more, then I'm just trying to get into that whole, the whole industry on that side. But yeah. It's coming out end of this month, and it's called African Youth. And it's like a mixture of hip-hop and reggae. And I called it African Youth basically because in my song, like, I write about experiences that I've been through, or people who have been close to me have been through. So I called it African Youth because it talks about different challenges and different things that we go about. And I had to like because everybody was like, Naz, you better be doing a hip-hop album, and other people were like, Naz, you better be doing a reggae album, and so I just kind of try to balance it out so that they're all happy. Yeah. I worked with Lord from Tanzania, Prezzo from Kenya. I didn't want to put too many people on the album because people have been listening to me on collaborations, you know.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to do something that was more me. But I did a song with Obama's niece. She's called Akinyi. She's really good. Like, I wrote it for her, but it's a song about the children of Africa and the struggles they have to go through. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think it just means that Necessary Noise has more credibility because we've been out for 10 years. The group's been there for 10 years. Wire's done his solo stuff and the group still existed. And so I think that, you know, as much as I'm going to be Necessary Noise or East African Bashment, then I still need to focus on what my music is like because it's a different thing. When I'm with Necessary Noise, it's different. When I'm me, it's different, you know. Yeah, it was like a first freestyle show, TV show in Kenya, and what happened was during the week it would be just music videos and top 10 and everything, but on Friday we'd get two MCs to battle, and then the guy who stays comes on and, you know, battles until he's taken off. Yeah, it was cool. I did the show for like 6 months, and then what happened was it was taking so much of my time, and because I was on radio as well at the same time, so I thought, you know what, I'm an artist, I don't want people to get tired of seeing me on TV every day and hearing me on radio, and I still have my tracks to release and my videos to release, so the show stopped. But the Homeboys, they did it for a while on their own, but the show stopped now, yeah. Well, I just heard from Ventilation, you know, they emailed me and said, this is the initiative, and this is what we're trying to do, and do you want to be part of it? And actually, as Nazizi and as Necessary Noise, what we stand for is a lot of youth stuff, you know. So when they said it's, you know, money for education and stuff like that, we need to raise money for them, you know, we were game because that's the kind of stuff that we want to do, you know. Well, I was like, man, not again, because this just happened in my country in December with the elections in Kenya. There was a whole big problem just because of two tribes not wanting to come together, you know. And so when I saw it, I was like, I've lived here, I've been to school here, so I was like, man, this is not the way Africa should be like, not now. We shouldn't be fighting each other because, you know, we've come a long way, you know. What we were fighting for, we already have. So I felt really bad, and I hope that, you know, the people who are going to make the difference are the youth, you know, because we know what's up.